All right, guys, welcome back to our beautiful playthrough of Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure, in which we are going to be getting into the underwater cave in extra mode. Child 2 character portrait right there, and we're going to be getting down on this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, nice save, am I right, guys? Wow, Jesus! Now let's get down on finishing this nice and quickly. Remember that once we beat Piccolo again for a third time, we are officially done with this playthrough. And that is not too long from here, so buckle up, Deckies. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep, we got him. Now, you guys know me. I'm recording this at an egregiously... Oh, one up. I'm recording this at an egregiously late time. But that's just the time that recording comes easiest and comes best at this time. Nobody can tell me otherwise. When I'm recording at this time, I'm in my zen. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. But I do know that I do take a little while to beat these levels. And we're in extra mode, so it really shouldn't be 2 levels per episode. That's why today we're gonna get a move on. I know we like to dilly dally and goof off in these episodes, but we gotta get some gosh darn items this time. We gotta get our extra mode items, and whatever we get is what we got. And whatever we missed out on, well, we'll leave it for another connoisseur of the arts to take care of. And as you can see, I'm using Solar Flare a lot, so shield your eyes if you have to, but honestly, it's really easy to get key back as Krillin, so I'm not worried about how much I use Solar Flare. Look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a full heal up there, which a full heal also gives me back all my stuff. Look at that. So yeah, let's get a move on through this level. We don't got time to be wasting anymore. Well, yeah, we do. Who am I kidding? I love wasting my time. But we don't got a reason to waste time anymore. So I will say, guys, that I'm glad I have somebody to talk to, aka you guys, my viewers. But honestly, I try to stay happy for you guys. But this week has been, whew, this week has been a really horrible week for me. And it may, in fact, just be a bunch of minor inconveniences that all pile in to make a horrible week. But that's still a horrible week to me. It still sucks how my week's been. And I'll give you guys the context, just so you guys know. Yep, not getting me with that. We fought this guy too many times to be fooled. Okay, let's get him on the air combo. But basically, guys, almost. These guys are tame. My week has been the pinnacle of my bad week is today. I have a scooter, guys. Well, past tense now. But I had a scooter, and I'm at work, guys, and it's a calm 4 hour shift on a Sunday. So it's something that I could have just like avoided. All that is just extra money. So it's a chill 4 hour shift. And while at this 4 hour shift, I remember I accidentally stayed. I lost track of time because I usually don't do 4 hours. So I thought I was still doing like 5 or 6. No, no, no. But like I was saying, I lost track of time. And when I lost track of time, I thought I was usually doing like 5 or 6 hours. And to my gracious surprise, I definitely was not. I was doing 4 hours, and I ended up staying almost, or maybe either almost or exactly. Let me get up here. Nice. I knew he was up there too. Almost or exactly 4 minutes and 30 seconds. 4 minutes? Guys, what's wrong with me today? Okay. 4 hours and 30 minutes. I stayed almost 30 minutes extra than what I was supposed to on accident, which I think was where I went wrong here. So basically, after staying 30 minutes extra at my job, I finally clock out. I let everybody know, hey guys, I was supposed to be gone like 30 minutes ago. Sorry, whoopsie whoopsie. And I let everybody know, and my manager's like, okay, you can clock out. And I clock my ass out. I go to where I keep my scooter at, my bike rack, the bike rack that's closest to my job, which I've had the scooter for a couple months, and the scooter is really cheap. I got a scooter off Temu, not sponsored, and it's a nice scooter. It's awesome, and it wasn't too expensive. It was less than $100, less than $200. I remember that much. It was less than $200. So that's why I'm not too salty about it. Less than $200. Obviously, I'm not made of money, but less than $200. There's only so much whining and crying I can do about that. I'm gonna get him back for that. Watch this. But I come outside and I pull out my keys to my bike lock because I have a key bike lock and I have to unlock my key. I pull out the keys to my bike lock. I'm looking around and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing something here. And it's my scooter. I look around and also, guys, we don't have to do land foreign. We just have to do the inside Red Ribbon base because there's nothing on the air. We don't have to do flying missions or one-on-one missions or the standalone boss battles. But as I was saying, there was uh there was no scooter in sight, and all there is a guy who looked like he may have been like Hispanic, and some kid sitting there, and I'm like, I asked the kid and the guy, I'm like, hey, did you guys see a scooter here? Just in case I was tripping, because I sat there and thought about it for a second. I know I came here with it. I know I rode it here. But maybe on the off chance that I'm delusional, maybe I didn't ride it anyway. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I walked here. Maybe, by the off chance. I was really hoping that was the off chance. And they're like, no, we didn't see a scooter over here. So I was like, oh shit. You could tell that I started to get a little worried here. I go inside of the store, look for the nearest security guard or something like that. General Blue! And I ask him, is there any way we can like check the cameras or something? Because like I'm missing my scooter that was locked up in the front. And before they can answer me if we can check the cameras or not, a lady right next to him, who's also working at the place, says, "Oh yeah, uh, we already seen it happen. Your scooter's long gone." I swear to God, I shed a tear. I shed a visible tear. They told me that a bunch of kids, four kids, came in to the bike rack with cutters, the kind of cutters used to cut a bike lock. You know how bike locks are. Those bike locks are thick. Those are some thick ass bike locks. They cut my bike lock that is on my scooter, and they just ran off with it. Now, obviously, I still wanted to see this happen in action because, like, I need some like reassurance or something. Like, no way this just happened to me. I need some like closure. So I'm like, can I see the cameras or something? And they showed me, and it to my baffledness, it's true. Not a single lie was told to me that day, which was today. So uh, they tell me that the most you can do is file a police report. And I know they only told me that to help me feel better because I thought to myself about it for a second. I was like, these cameras are only overhead. You and me and the police aren't gonna know what the hell these kids look like. So I just accepted the fact that my scooter just got stolen by a group of four thug ass kids. And you know what? I've lived in bad neighborhoods for most of my life, so it's not exactly a new feeling. I mean, I used to jug people all the time, man. I remember the first ever copy of New Super Mario Bros. Wii I've ever had was a stolen copy. So I was like, man, kids will be kids. The e-scooter was like $170. I'm not gonna fucking cry about it. And just for a little bit more closure, I asked the patrolling security guard because I work in a plaza. So there's a security guard that is constantly patrolling in a car. He's constantly circling around the plaza, like all the time. This guy must have been sitting on his ass and chewing on bricks all day because he tells me that he never even fucking saw it. He tells me, "How do you know it even happened?" What, buddy? I let him know that they told me it happened. The Walmart employees, they told me it happened via checking the cameras. We saw them. We saw those four kids, those four little dickheads. And then he was like, I can't do anything though. You just gotta file a police report." And I thought about it again. Yeah, he's only saying that so I can get off his ass. File a fucking police report with what? The fucking the damn camera footage is barely enough to suffice. And I know I'm not getting any kind of reimbursement. That and I got it off of Temu. They wouldn't be able to give me reimbursement anyways. It's not like I have a receipt. It's not like I fucking bought it with cash with a receipt and I can fucking, I don't know, hope they're gracious enough to return it for me. No. So I went back to the bike rack and I grabbed the cut up the cut up bike lock and I just started walking home. Another reason why I'm not too sad about it is because I used to walk home and to work all the time. It was normal for me to do that. So what am I salty about? I don't got anything to be salty for. That was a 7-star Dragon Ball. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna see if we have all seven Dragon Balls off screen, and then if we do have all seven Dragon Balls off screen, after I check, uh, next episode we're gonna be playing as a real freaking. We're gonna be playing as Yamcha, as high demand as it was. And this boss fight is gonna be a little bit hard. I'm not gonna lie, with the fact that uh, with the fact that I have one barbell. But yeah, guys, I've had a horrible week. And it wasn't just today. Today was just the tip of the iceberg that pissed me off so bad. But yeah, I lost my e-scooter, and for my form of transportation, honestly, I'm gonna learn how to ride a skateboard again. I used to know how to ride a skateboard. I'm gonna get a skateboard and just ride the skateboard instead. And then said skateboard I'm going to take with me into my job so nobody can steal my skateboard. I'm not gonna need a lock. I'm just gonna put it in like the back room of my job, pretty much. Wait, no! I was supposed to kick it upwards. Oh my god. But yeah, horrible day, man. Horrible day. Horrible day, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna get a skateboard, maybe, probably, and just like throw it in the back room of my job. I hope nobody complains and move on with my life. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna sit around and whine about my my electric TV scooter when I have you guys. Because I thought about it when I got home, when I was bummed out and I was home. I thought about it and I was like, man, at least I have my viewers. Because I do have you guys. You guys are awesome. What few of you there are. I know I'm not I know I'm not famous. I'm not Elon Musk or anything like that. But I know that I have you guys. So you guys will always cheer me up. I'm spamming the move on this guy. He's dead. But yeah, depressing story for today. Every other day that also uh, ruined my day was just like it was just like simple stuff that anybody would just cry about. All right, guys. Next episode we got to do Yazirobe's Prairie and King Piccolo's Base, and that's gonna be the season finale. That's gonna be our last episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later.